Hi David, my name is Addie and I'm going to be walking you through this session today. Before we begin, I have some information for you and I'm going to read it to make sure I cover everything. You probably have a good idea of why you were asked here, and let me go over it again briefly. We are asking people to try using an app that we've been working on and see whether or not it works as intended. This session should take about 20 minutes. The first thing I want to make clear right away is that we are testing the site, not you. You can't do anything wrong here. In fact, it's probably the one place today that you don't have to worry about making mistakes. As you use the site, I am going to ask you as much as possible to try to think aloud, to say what you're looking at and what you are trying to do and what you are thinking. This will be a big help for us. Also, please do not worry that you are going to hurt our feelings. We are doing this to improve the site, so we need to hear your honest reactions. If you have any questions as we go along, just ask them. I may not be able to answer them right away since we are interested in how people do when they don't have somebody sitting next to them to help. But if you still have any questions when we're done, I'll ask them then, or answer them then. And if you need a break at any point, please let me know. And with your permission, we are going to record what happens on screen in our conversation. Recording will only be used to help us figure out how to improve the site, and it won't be seen by anybody except for the people working on the project. And it helps me because I don't have to take as much notes. Nice. Any questions so far?
No, I think I'm good.
So I am going to ask you to please download the Starship food delivery app.
Okay. Starship food delivery, install.
And while that's downloading, I do want to let you know for this test, you are playing a scenario as a student living within a dorm room on campus.
Okay.
And that you would need, or a student on campus that is at a location where food would be delivered for you, and that you are using the Starship app.
Okay. It is downloaded and I opened it.
All right, so before we look at the Starship app, I would ask you a few questions. So how often do you eat at Ball State University's campus?
Not super often.
And from previous experiences, what are your favorite places on campus to eat?
Probably Woodworth. They usually have really good chicken tenders and salads.
Alrighty, and do you use food delivery services, and if so, how often?
Pretty much never. I actually am the one doing the delivering for DoorDash, so I've never actually used one myself, though.
Great, so we're done with the questions, and we could start looking at things. First, I am going to ask you to look at this page and tell me what you think of it, what strikes you about it, what do you think the site does, what you can do here, and what it's for. Just look around and do a little bit of narrative. You can scroll if you want, but don't click anything yet. And since you're on the intro screen, you could click the get started.
Okay.
And then you could cycle through that. That's more than fine. And then
Gotcha.
You can continue.
All right, Ball State University, set delivery point.
Let's do the West Doherty complex.
Okay.
I think if you type in Doherty, there's 2 locations.
Gotcha. Doherty complex, west entrance. Cool. Confirm delivery point.
And then you could scroll but not click anything yet from there.
Cool.
And you could take a few minutes to look at that.
Nice.
And just a reminder, just please be vocal what you're seeing
Right.
and any frustrations or confusions you have, even though I can't answer the questions immediately.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to Woody's Grill and look at that and see what that has to offer. Robot music? What? Alright, that's a bit odd.
Just for clarity's sake, don't click anything yet on that screen.
Gotcha.
Just scroll through that app.
Gotcha. Cool. Alright, seems pretty straightforward and user-friendly so far. I like how all of the different options are arranged by category, such as sandwiches in one, chips and everything in another. Wait. Kind of odd that the fruit is also in the chip section, in my opinion, just in terms of organization. Beverages all being in the same line. That's see all. So that's not all of them. Oh, cool. So click on that and gives you a full list of everything, which is good. Yeah, seems pretty cool so far.
All right, great. Thanks. I'm going to ask you to do some specific tasks. I'm going to read each of them out loud and give you a printed copy. I am going to ask you to do these tasks without using search. We'll learn a lot more about how the app works that way. And again, much as possible, it would help us if you could think and read aloud as you go along.
Okay.
So here is your printed copy.
Gotcha.
And I might put it right there. And just to go through this, so you would create an account, sign up for special offers and promotions, find something that you would like to eat, then customize that order, and then add everything to the cart. And these are meant to be separate tasks.
Cool. Alright, so just go through it and try and complete the tasks?
Yeah, and after you're done with
Okay.
each task, I am going to want you to rate them through this. So, beginning with create your account, I would want you to, after you've done the task, just mark how difficult it was and go through the task from there.
Okay. So, I'm assuming to create an account, you go to profile. Well, I see where I can do the promotions, but where do I create the account itself? Not there. Maybe it's in my details. Phone number. Add. There we go. Continue. Verification code. 8093. Cool. Verify. Cool. So that's in there. I'm not sure if that actually created an account or if it just gave them a way to get a hold of me though. So, hold on. My details? Nope, I was just there. Okay. Promotions. Let's see. Alright, so I'm not sure if that actually created an account for me or if I have to go somewhere else for that.
All right, that's not a problem. Just from what you experienced with that, can you just rate how much it was?
Yeah.
I would say in this case, since you were unable to do so, I would say you could just put very difficult because it was unable to complete the task, but that's not on you at all.
Alright.
All right, so continuing with the next one, which is the sign up for special offers and promotions.
Gotcha. That one is right there. That's easy. Enter code. And then do I have a certain promo code that I need to enter, or is it just getting there that is the task?
From previous testing, That is for after you already signed up and you received a code for the
Gotcha.
promos.
Okay, so cool. That would then be very easy if I knew how to make an account. So should I just assign this one as very easy, since I knew how to do it, I just didn't know how to create the account in order to get that code. But the code itself and the promotion is in and of itself easy.
Whatever you think it's more of your testing, this is just for us to better understand how you guys interact with it.
I would say very easy for that one then, because bam, it's right there. You know where it is. It's easily laid out. Task 3, find something you'd like to eat. Let's go there. Let's do chicken tenders.
Alrighty, and how do you think you performed on that task?
Really well. That was pretty easy to just find something. I mean, it was right there, easy to find. So I would say very easy for that one.
Alright, and from what you chosen, you could then customize the order.
Gotcha. Alright. Gonna add a ranch cup. Item details, that's just the allergens. That's really handy to have though for people that do have allergies, so that is good. Yeah, that's pretty much all the customization that I want to do. So add to cart, I will go ahead and mark that as also very easy. So that's done. View what's in the cart. Cool. So there's that. Everything I need is added to the cart. So that would be the next task, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Thanks. That was really helpful. I have a few follow-up questions I would like to ask. If anything you think worked well, what, if anything, you did worked well while you were using the app, and why?
I would say everything except for the creating the account worked really well. I mean, everything is very laid out and clear within the app in terms of the food that you're getting, where you're getting it from, stuff like that. Even the promotions and going to my orders and stuff like that is really easy to find. I would say the only thing that I really have a problem with is the creating the account.
Alrighty, what, if anything, do you think didn't work well and why? And I think you answered that with the previous question.
Yeah, my bad. Jumped the gun.
If you could change anything about the design, what would you change?
I would set it up so that you have to create an account first in order to access the rest of the app, considering that is how you get the food, I assume. I mean, you have to have an account in order to place an order. So I would have the first screen be the create an account screen, and then have everything come after the fact.
Alrighty. Is there anything you would want to talk about that's important for me to know so I can approve Star Food Delivery or Starship Food Delivery? And again, I think you did answer that with creating the account. Alrighty, wrapping up, do you have any questions for me now that we're done?
How the hell do you create an account?
So I think the account is initially already created immediately. So asking for your email and your phone number is just more of a verification.
Gotcha.
Such as like a similar thing of adding your email and phone number to a checkout on an e-commerce website.
Gotcha, okay.
Alrighty, and I think that is it. And again, I want to say thank you for participating in this, and we do very much appreciate your insight.
Of course.
Thank you.